the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against the Cavaliers, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randle out there with Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. Now, here's Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Julius Randle with the rebound. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Randle against Gordon. And Gobert hits to Randle. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Randle's got 5 points so far. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 26 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. They grab their own miss to the left side wing. McDaniels against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. he'll have the answer for you.
Murray outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 6. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Brown. 8 points his last outing. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And here's the fast break. And Jokic slams it in.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. DiVincenzo with it. Here's McDaniels. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Brown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction. Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Gobert against Murray. The 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jokic.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Randle. His last outing with 20 points. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the shot goes down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Edwards, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game, and as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Back to McDaniel. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniel's got his third basket of the night right there. Murray against McDaniel. Murray, the pass to Jokic. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. The last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Randall dishes to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Outside Edwards. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jokic.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 34 seconds left in the first half. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Puts up a deep 3. Porter, no luck. Here's McDaniels for 3, Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 6. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I like how they've been hit.
And that's a halftime.
And we're Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
We've got Russell Westbrook. George is out there with Jordan. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Here's Tyson. Tries again. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's Conley. And he gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Reed misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 8. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's off from 3-point range.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
To the paint. Jordan with the steal. And here we go. Sharch all alone. And that one's good. Strawther.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
Out to Miller. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Miller's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Westbrook. Count it.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
And here is Conley. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Minot. Good.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 4 points. It's now in the quarter. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard's stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled. Defender in his grill, and Russell says, "Let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this."
Conley kicks to Reed. Here's Miller into the lane, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Sharch looking around. Screen by Jordan. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Sharch.
Well, Saric has the range that you simply must respect. This guy continues to impress on the offensive end.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed the pass to Miller. Back to Reed. Conley for three. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Sharge with the screen for Westbrook. Out to Sharge. And the 3 off target. Now, Alexander Walker. The third quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 6. Michael Malone moments ago with some
stops and run. Stops and
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Here's Randle. A special move before the shot. Randle's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Here's Edwards. The layup off target. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Randle passes to Gobert. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Murray. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. The offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
For 3, Murray. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Here's Brown. Defended by DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Randle. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Now here's Murray. Trying driving to the basket. And Jokic throws it down. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Gordon against DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randall. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide-open look for Porter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Timberwolves leading by 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drops in the tray.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. The tray. Jokic grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray.
Edwards looking it over.
First team foul.
Screen by McDaniel. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Brown. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. Inside, here's Jokic. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Pass to Jokic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Randall passes to Edwards. Stolen by Gordon. It's Porter outside. Connects from downtown.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the heart, David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Let's meet them.
Greetings, folks. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court, and it's Batum in at the 3. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, and they didn't get blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Harden. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Murray with the 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Leonard. Harden from outside. Brown grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And the basket by Jokic.
Jokic getting out and running. That's a huge plus for this offense, determined to beat some people up the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically.
Oh, man!
Oh!
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Murray against Powell. Jokic the screen. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Powell for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
3.
It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Here's Powell. On the wing, Harden. Leonard outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Jokic the screen. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Murray. Good work there as he goes. He's got 11.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Powell outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Batum outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Jokic with a screen on Powell. Murray, no good. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow. Tonight has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Leonard. Gordon pulls it in. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Here's Murray after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Powell outside. Leonard inside. Gordon's on him. Powell passes to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Murray. 17 points in his last outing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by James Harden. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, B.A., right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
James Harden. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Murray against Harden. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Here goes Leonard. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zubac.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Powell. From behind the arc. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now we'll look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. 4th, the Nuggets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Jokic. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
One thing that is not going away is Nicholas Batum and that length that he possesses. Great job on the offensive glass there.
Over to the left wing. Gordon with a screen on Zubac. From deep, Jokic. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
Jokic is doing things at that position that a lot of bigs just dream about.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, the pass to Leonard. That one drops for him. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
With 4 on the clock, here's Murray. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. Get ready.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shot and walking away. They're hunting for those 2nd chance opportunities.
And it's time now for the... Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the 2nd half. They've got Derek Jones. Terrence Mann is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Jones in at the 4. Bamba, the pass to Dunn. Back to Bamba, over Jordan. Bamba, that's good. Bamba's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Knocked loose. To the left side wing. Here's Strawler. Clock at 6. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Bamba. Here's Mann. Oh, and there's the one-hand jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Now here's Westbrook, defended by Dunn. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Now this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Here's Jones. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Dunn, the pass to Jones. Now here's Bamba. To the right side. Back to Dunn. Pass to Bamba. That one's good from the corner. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mann. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Jones. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Watson. Pass to Jordan. Saric outside. Screen by Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Bamba with it. Outside Jones. Here's Mann. Takes it inside. Throws it up high. Watson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Right side Watson. 29 seconds left in the third. Westbrook taking his time here. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Bamba. On the wing, Jones. Back to Bamba. Dunn outside. To the middle. Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has got 6.
Pulling no punches. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And stolen by Jones. That shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Harden. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Jokic. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Harden against Porter. Harden, the pass to Batum. Powell with it. Chalk up 2 there. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Outside for Porter. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Porter, the pass to Gordon.
Oh, nice! Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts. And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Harden. 3-pointer. Counted from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here's Jokic outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Jokic answering with authority, just letting him know that he can do that too.
Here's Harden. Pass to Batum. Powell outside. Crafty move. And that one drops for him. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This team just goes to another level than Jamal Murray does offensively.
Harden against Murray. It's Powell on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And stolen by Leonard. Powell passes to Batum. Screen by Leonard. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Driving in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
The Clippers lead by 3. Harden surveying the D. An easy 2 on the layup. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
So many times in his career, Harden has stepped up in these big moments.
Jokic with a screen on Harden. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. And Harden with the slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's Murray off the drive, and he buries him. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Harden.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for
and he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the 2nd free throw. So 0 for 2 there. for three. Kept alive. Jokic passes to Brown. Out to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Leonard pulls down the board. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Powell. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well,
thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the... Welcome to 2K... Here's what the... Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Batum, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here's Los Angeles now. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Randle against Batum. Now here's Randall. He's tightly guarded and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Last season he played outstanding. He was around 14 points a game last year, 13 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Now here's Harden, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. They get a hand on it.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Here's Powell. Stolen by McDaniels. And even 3-on-3 break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got his second bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
He takes it in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's Randall. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Randall no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Batum, good.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
Powell against DiVincenzo. That's to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woohoo! How about that?
Woo! And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the guard. Pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Batum in at the 3. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 9 points.
crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Here's Edwards, takes it inside, and Edwards with the stuff. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Zubac against Gobert. Zubac in the post. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Near the three-point line. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Zubac. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Foul for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Here's Gobert. Count the basket. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Leonard sets a screen for Powell. Takes it out to Leonard. On the wing, Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
McDaniels, a screen on Harden. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Whether he's the ball handler or the roller, Edwards is always live in the 2-man game.
Here's Harden. Sweet move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards 1st overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire 1st quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, leading. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth.
Thanks for spending halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Miller. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's tied up with that one. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Jones kicks to Porter. That's tipped. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe it. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. The defense tries to slow Porter down with the contact, but he stays agile and nimble and is able to get by it.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. And there it is for him. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Conley banked in off the glass. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting... the ball into the post that time.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can tell Porter Jr. is a pretty crafty guy. I mean, he knows how to manipulate the defense.
Good on both. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Timberwolves passing it around. And Jones over to help. Lets it go from deep. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ball's knocked loose off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Jones, and it's Jones finishing it off.
And Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Out to Conley. A free ball. Reed in the post. Defended by man. To the inside, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Driving the lane to the right side. Bamba wide open, and he fires. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. To end the run. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Reed.
You see the mobility Reed has right there. I mean, just slicing his way inside. That's impressive for a big guy.
Left side, Jones. Outside, Porter. Pass to Bamba. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of three-point shooting. Really a strength of this group all year long.
Not too many people recall their free throw shooting last season, but it really was outstanding. D8, when they got chances at the line, they made the most of them. Here's Conley. Now here's Reed. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Kept alive. Misses the follow-up. Clippers leading by 4. Man passes to Bamba. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Snatched up. Can't hit that one. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Bamba. Outside, Jones. And Porter, here we go. And stolen by Miller. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Center his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Here's Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Zubats. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
A second chance effort. Harden. Batum finds Harden. Off target from outside. Minnesota in the lead. And here's the break. DiVincenzo with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And good that time.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish. Oh!
what a play!
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Bamba is checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The three from Harden.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook defense.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The muscle from Edwards.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Harden. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Harden left side. Pass to Bamba. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Blocked again. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Leonard draws the double. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Whoa! I can't believe what I just saw. Oh, my God.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any of it.
Oh, wow,
and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble is something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Timberwolves.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official. Man! Oh, my! What a play!
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Launches from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. The combo up front is Porter Jr. as the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at the 3, small forward. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Gordon's checked in for Westbrook. Here's Murray. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. In transition. Porter, the pass to Gordon, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Good on the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there.
Murray from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Porter with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Outside Murray. From deep 3-point land. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own. Well, putting some physicality there behind his motion. Porter Jr. attacking the inside.
Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Here's Edwards. Brown grabs the board. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
And the bucket is good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Murray passes to Gordon over McDaniels. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Porter from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 7 points.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Gobert passes to Randall. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Knocked away. Porter looks it over. Driving inside. And Gobert with a block. Here's Edwards. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials
will have 2 minutes to review the play.
We are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The shot was not called.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great...
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Denver. They're up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Murray deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post. It goes. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball team.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Randall's got 8.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:46 left in the first half. Gordon outside. He takes it in.
Yeah, that's the kind of defensive effort we've come to expect from Gobert. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Now Murray. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. Gordon against Randall. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And again, Denver no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Porter's got 11.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
Outside Edwards. Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. He's got 17.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. He thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More 2K action in just a moment.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that moment.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, pretty evenly contested. Game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
They've got Joe Ingles, Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller, and it's Reed in at the center position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And he lobs it up top, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet in winning.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Ingles finds Miller. Back to Ingles. Now Miller. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Ingles. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Miller can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Watson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Alexander Walker, and the shot goes down.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Pickett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First one falls for him. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Minot's checked in for Ingles. And that one's good. Strother.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Conley passes to Reed. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Saric outside. The three is up. They get it back. Jordan. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And that one's good from Conley.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Miller outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
Here's Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. We'll stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Here's Pickett. Up and over Conley. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside. With the floater. And Miller puts it in.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
There's the triple. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Reed. This one for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Watson. He has 6. On the take. Doesn't go that time.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Well, I know what the coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's got 8. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nuggets. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. 4 on the clock. For 3, Gordon, deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. DiVincenzo against Murray. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. To tie it up. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Pass to Jokic. Porter with a screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Randall, good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Back to Randall to take the lead and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Porter. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Denver in the lead. And here's Jokic outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Murray passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Oh, how about Jokic running the break? All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Murray, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall outside. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Smart play there by Porter Jr. Using the pump fake to draw the defense in and earn the call.
And no luck that time either. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Murray against McDaniels. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Murray inside. DiVincenzo covering. Murray, shot is good.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
McDaniels against Murray. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And Gobert with a block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And Jokic throws it down.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Left side, Edwards.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van
And let's see. What Denver has coming up on Tuesday. They'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Al Harden following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Jones, no one around him, drills the three-pointer.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Now here's Murray. Driving in, and the rejection by Harden. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Murray. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And he drives in, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Murray against Harden. Pass to Zubac. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
How about the agility, boy? Gordon knifing his way inside, finishes with confidence. That's pretty.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Murray scanning the floor. The rebound by Harden.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Second team foul.
1:07 left here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, stolen by Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the way. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
What a performance for Ivica. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And as James Harden enters his mid-30s, Doris, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
So true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Sinks the triple.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Leonard with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got 5.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Murray. Powell pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Murray against Harden. To the paint. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Zubac.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
The Nuggets trail by 10. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closer. Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Brown. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brown's got his second bucket of the night. Leonard inside. Oh, Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style? You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:57 left here in the second. Harden the pass to Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
James Harden.
Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Porter. Good work there as it goes. Porter's got his second bucket.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Clippers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. And the Clippers lead by 10.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Oh, good with the triple. LA's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. From past the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Jokic. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers leading by 10. Leonard inside. Defended by Gordon. Zubac the pass to Jones. For the three. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Brown's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Los Angeles. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
29.
It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern. And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance. And that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Strother grabs the miss. Pass to Watson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Porter. Here's Bamba. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Nuggets trail by 13. Watson surveying the D. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Watson's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
You cannot give Russell Westbrook a lane to the basket. This guy will slam it in your face quicker than you can say boo.
Tucker can't get it to go. Poked away, and let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Romario said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Man passes to Jones. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Westbrook. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Westbrook against Porter. Throws it up high, and then Jones with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Watson with it. Batum's there. Watson with it. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:19 left to play in the third. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 7. Batum passes to Man, and he dunks it down.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Watson with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Watson, 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Batum.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
Jones tries in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Watson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Porter. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And here's Watson. Shoots over Batum. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Michael Malone moments ago with some...
Stay positive. Don't get down.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Doesn't go for him. Good defense by Jokic. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Zubac, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter, no luck. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
So strong, so tough. Ivica Zubac absorbs the contact and goes right through it.
Jokic a screen. And it's Murray penetrating. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Harden against Murray. Harden bounce pass. Jokic with the steal. Three-pointer. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Harden. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harden finds Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Here's Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Outside, Jones. Back to Zubac. Pass to Jones. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell with the steal. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now it's just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Porter, and he makes good on the layup.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Harden the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Murray, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Zubac takes it off the glass. Zubac has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
Here's Murray outside Porter. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Harden. Zubac trying to break loose. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for your coach, James Harden. One shot.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jokic with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with a screen on Powell to tie it up. It's off.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Third team.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
From deep three-point land, can't connect. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
Stephen Curry. And the Golden State Warriors. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And he gets it to go. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Knocks down the triple.
You better be right up on James Harden, or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Edwards against Harden. And the basket by Edwards.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden surveying the D. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Tries again. Outside for Harden. Pass to Powell. Harden finds Powell. Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Harden from outside. They get it again. Back to Zubac. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside, DiVincenzo. In transition, here they come. And Harden with the slam.
And we've seen Harden improve on defense over the years, turning it into offense like there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Los Angeles' head coach had a few moments to share with me. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
Kawhi playing at his own pace, he can really control the game off the bounce.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Leonard. Outside Harden from behind the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Leonard against Randall. Left side, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And Harden with the slam.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second is Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Right side Harden. Out to Leonard. Back to Powell. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
DiVincenzo against Powell. Puts up a 3. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Edwards against Harden. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 11 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. James Harden. He's been the guy. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Outside Harden. Powell outside. That 3's off the mark. And so Randle will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
He's off on the first. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Back to Gobert, over Jones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
And that one falls for Gobert. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Harden against Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here's Harden, following the score by Minnesota. Out to Powell. Leonard with a screen on DiVincenzo. Leonard, left side. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard up top. Outside Harden, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
Powell finds Jones. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
DiVincenzo against Powell. Outside McDaniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's Jones. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Minnesota.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
DiVincenzo against Powell. Right side, DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. And James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. Now here's Leonard. Nifty move. Out to Powell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Edwards a screen on Powell. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
There's 38 seconds left in the second. Leonard with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Leonard. Powell's gotten his first points in this one.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Harden, and Gobert with a block. They retain possession, and he recovers it. Zubac, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And Zubac's no good on that one. Here's Edwards. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up 1. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Taking a look at the Clippers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slug.
That's it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Nicholas Batum. Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Jones in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. And he converts the layup. Alexander Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The drive by Mann. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Miller. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
The Timberwolves trail. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Mann. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Minot. Pass to Alexander Walker. Misses the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mama, the pass to Mann. Here's Batum. Sinks the tray. Batum's got 6 here in the quarter.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that, Jay.
Conley goes in. Yep, that one's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Porter. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mann. Pass to Batum. And the shot goes.
Yeah, Batum not a ton of times where he's on the inside, but that time showing some toughness.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Conley passes to Miller. Yes! And the foul! It's on Kevin Porter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That's good for Miller. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bamba, a screen on Conley. Pass to Bamba. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Clippers. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The drive by man over to the left wing. The three from Bamba. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Conley. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. The rebound by Bamba.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Batum, pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Reed for 3. The rebound by Bamba. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Conley finds Miller. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 5 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. 34 seconds left in the third. For 3, Conley. Here's Minot. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. Batum pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Seconds left to play in the third quarter. Screen by Leonard. Nice move. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. McDaniels with it. Outside Edwards. He got it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
The defense has to be beside themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's Minnesota leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball on the court for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
There's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards against Harden to take the lead. Powell outside. Back to Harden. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Harden. Driving to the basket. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
And stolen by Jones. Takes a three. Harden misses. The Timberwolves trail. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall to win the run. Connects from downtown.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Here's Harden. Drops in the layup for two. And the Clippers lead by one. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They're really working the paint now.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 7 tonight. Leonard passes to Jones, out to Powell, and stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
To the inside. Stolen by Jones.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And Powell with the stuff.
And Powell putting the team on his back and coming through.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Harden against DiVincenzo. Shot blocked. Leonard against Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Tipped.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Harden with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Pass to Zubats. Powell outside. Here's Harden. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on the layup. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Now here's Edwards. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To the middle. Leonard passes to Zubats. Harden against McDaniels. Harden into the lane. 4-3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Terrific at drawing contact. Harden is especially difficult to guard once he gets in motion.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
5th personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game. And here's Minnesota now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but we really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Leonard. Counted. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well enough.
All right, Alec, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Alec.